right, there we go. We are all set, man. Let me pull up YouTube chat here, and then I want to show y'all something cool to open the stream. All right, so literally right before stream started, look what I found, y'all. Oh, hold on, let me turn on my Joy-Con here. All right, there we go. What's going on, cheesy boy? Guess what? What's up? What's up? There we go. Shiny Manectric, man, to open the stream. I'm hyped. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh yeah, easy cop. Easy cop. Let me handle this electric real quick. Alright. Save. Got your YouTube thinking it was 0.1% my views. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate your viewership. That's cool though. That's cool that I showed up on somebody's YouTube playback. But yeah, there we go, man. Manectric, add that to the list of shinies. That's dope. We're making a good collection here. Good collection. Metagross we also caught earlier today. But all right. The story. Let me get out of here. How you been though? How are things? What is this? How is this different from the donut? I don't know. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of low level. I already made some higher level guys. 8, I guess. What do you mean you can't make it? Oh, wait, yeah, because it needs to be, hold on. What did they say? Have those specifications, right? I don't remember what he said, that we needed. I'll view the recipe. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head over here and see what happens if I talk to them. Been good, been good. Sorry if I ask stupid questions, don't know much about Pokemon. No such thing as a stupid question. No such thing as a stupid question, because if you're asking questions, then you're not stupid. Dream School. Okay, well, where do I find the recipe for that? They like briefly told me how to make it. I have to look this up. going on, Shiny Guide? What do you want to trade? What are you looking to get? What's going on, Tan Thunder? Is this a parody of Pal World? It is not. It is not. I'm like 99% sure I'm being trolled with that question, but I'm privy to it. I need stronger rage bait than that to get me. But in case it's an actual question, no. Pokemon came before Pal World. Okay, there we go. We need 300 tweet, 300 sweet, 100 spicy, 310 sour, 40 bitter, 40 fresh. Okay, definitely gonna need more berries for that, but let's try it. It's 95 sweet and 10 spicy. Oh, we need something way stronger, yeah. 315 sweet, now we need 100 spicy. I'm wondering, can we go over, or does it have to be exact? I don't know. Went over. 310 sour, and then we have 70 sour? That might be cooked. Yeah, it's cooked. Okay, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I need more berries. They recommended Tanga, Kasib, Koba, and... Which ones do I have? I need 3 of those, I only have 1. You know what, I'm just gonna go to a hyperspace zone and get more berries that way. Alright, let's see here. Let's go here. 3 Pokemon that I don't have. Looks like Seviper and then the Purloin line. Let's see, I'll head over here. See what I can catch. Okay, I tried. Have a nice stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Have a good one. To be honest, it wasn't awful rage bait. I've seen worse. I am a huge Pokemon fan, so definitely chose the right target topic, but it's funny, sometimes I tell people, I'm like, that rage bait won't work on me. I have a Twitter account. Dude, I swear, you could spend 30 seconds scrolling on Twitter and want to pull your hair out. Alright, here, 140, so I don't even need anything extra. 109, still one of these now, 82. Yeah, Shiny Guide, what are you looking to, you can definitely trade, depends on what you're looking to get. I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not much of a shiny hunter. I kind of just, you know, get them as they show up. So, won't have that many shinies for you, but, got a few here and there. Whoa, look at all those alpha Pokemon. Okay, well, you know what, I think it's time for Meryleona to go in and have a ball. You know what? Yeah. Okay, next slash might be loud. Ah, that's got KO'd. Let's go here. Another Arbok over there. But let's go heal our Delphox. Starters. Probably could have sent out Keychain too. Wow, there's a lot of alphas in this wild zone. Okay, cool. Good thing I don't have a phobia of snakes. Alpha Carvana up there too. Where's the Purloin line? That's what I'm here looking for. Destroy floating Pokeballs. Thought I saw one out of the corner of my eye. Oh, Squirrel, okay. Water Pulse. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of altitudes. Exactly where to find him. No sign of that pole. What's going on, Goji boy? I'm enjoying the DLC a lot. It's cool. It's cool. Been taking my time on it, just really exploring all that there is to offer in hyperspace. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Backstrike. That is what I was looking for. Cool. All right, we get to add those to the decks. The Purloin line. One more floating Pokeball, and we'll go for that bonus ball. How have you been? How are things? How was your holiday and such? Oh, there's a Sharpedo up there. A lot of spawns in this zone, I'm noticing. Like every time I turn, they've spawned something new. Not that I'm really complaining. Alright, find that bonus ball. Yeah. Regular one there. Squelp is following. Strategic play right there. Got those Carvana and the floating Pokeball. Oop, trapped myself. Let's go. Trying to get Rayquaza, need 100,000 points. Light work. We got that. We got that. I don't think there is co-op play in this DLC to my knowledge. Unless you mean like a battle or something. Ah, there it is. Okay. I gotta get to that side. Cool. We got time. I'll go the long way. This one up here too. Gotta be a little conscious of my time because I'm gonna be slightly upset if I wait. No. Come on, it's right there, You know what I'll do? We don't have to be back physically up there to reach it. Psychic. Nope. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna waste time on that one. Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am. Oh, it's down there. Oh, let's go. Clutch. Oh, wrong move. Or wrong mon. Psychic on Delphox. There we go. Up here. Low-key lost track of the exact spot. There it is. Alright, I can get to that. I can certainly get to that. Yeah, right here. Alright. Deal. Let's get that one because we got some time. I'm mainly here to collect berries, so I'm not really too worried about much except for just finding floating Pokeballs. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, a lot of Alphamons in this zone. You know what I might do because there's so many poison types. I'll show the stream the other brand new Pokemon that I got earlier today. If this Seviper will stop following me. Alright, there we go. I got something for you, Seviper. I got something real cool for you, matter of fact. Nah, come back, Seviper. I got something for you. We got some, and Arbok. Got something for both of y'all. Yeah, right here, right here. Go right back to their spawn point. There we go. There we go. I got something for y'all. So yeah, I caught a shiny Beldum today. Evolved it into a Metagross. Fed it a whole lot of XP candies. Got it to level 100 real quick. And yeah, now we have this absolute monster. Full EVs in HP and attack, and then the remaining 4 go into defense. Adamant Nature. Still working on a name for it, but I'll think of something. Oh, I have a name for it. I'm gonna name him Gajiel after the Steel Dragon from Fairy Tail. That's what I'm gonna do. I were a floating Pokeball. But yeah. Shiny Metagross. Cool mon. One of the easier ones to shiny hunt also. I know I said I'm not much of a shiny hunter earlier in the stream, but in fact the only reason why I went and got this was because I saw a thread about how easy it was to shiny hunt Beldum. And so I was like, you know what? As somebody who's pretty impatient with their shiny hunting tactics, I'll give it a try. Literally took me maybe like 20 minutes. Then again, you know, it is RNG, so at the end of the day, that's going to be prioritized over all. But yeah, definitely one of the faster shiny hunting methods that I can definitely show y'all if you like. Yeah, I got a moveset made to handle ground types. I'm really not even all that worried about these Sandile. Loki should be because, you know, they do have dark type moves, but yeah, that's our newest addition to the team. Definitely going to be on my competitive team. If anybody is new here couldn't tell, I am more of a fire type specialist when it comes to story mode play. In fact, I actually just earned the fire type user title in ranked. Like just earned it, as in completed 20 battles with using a fire type. Just because there aren't any different viable ones yet. Yes. I want to try Mega Heatran in competitive also. Slow but packs a punch. That Magma Storm would definitely be a problem too. The only thing is, I feel like a lot of people use mons that are weak to fire in competitive. Because when I go into competitive, when I go into ranked, I mostly see Garchomp, Metagross, some Pokemon to deal with Garchomp, or Dragonite, right? Some really strong Dragon type, usually Garchomp, Metagross, or sorry, Garchomp, Dragonite, or I've occasionally seen Salamence. And then I'll see like a Metagross, something to deal with the Dragon type, so either like a Gardevoir or a Glaceon. To be fair, I mean, when it comes to just monster getting KOs in ranked, you don't get much better than Mega Garchomp. I think it's an animal. Running out of time in hyperspace. Running out of time in hyperspace. I'm not even gonna heal actually, because we're healing to get out. Oh, and then another shiny that I got today was, and this one was not even intentional. I just happened to be in the same zone, same area. I was like, let me see if I can get another one because it was so easy. And instead of getting the shiny Beldum, I got a shiny Honedge that I evolved into an Aegislash. So yeah, good day for shinies. Really, really good day for shinies for me. I'm gonna put you back. By the time I find another ball, I'll probably be nice peel for the last few seconds here. Yeah, I'm not gonna find anything. Alright, let's head back. Special code for mystery gift? Which mystery gift? One of the Pokemon on your team? I do. What's going on, Palpitoters? What's up, what's up? Name it Metagross. What is the inspiration behind that name? Okay, so they recommended... Let me see here. Will my hyperspace berries even show up in my satchel? They will. Okay, nice. I wish these also had effects that you can like use, you know, outside of making donuts. Hyper Tanga Berry, recommended I have 3 of those. I still only have 1. Boba Berry, I have 1 of those. Yache Berry, I have 1 of those. Cassie Berry. Doesn't look like I have 1 of those. I'm still missing a couple here. Although there is an alternative recipe somebody found here. Man, they didn't post the name of the berry. It's just a picture. Don't nobody know what these are called? Show me. Tell me. Alright, so either way, I'm gonna need a couple more of those Cassiepe and Tanga berries. So let me... Where did I put my oh, here we go. Didn't I just have... Move these somewhere. I'm running out of box space. High key. Alright, what y'all are about to witness is... We call this nature preservation, alright? This is when you've already captured a good amount of Pokemon and you just release them back into the wild. So that's what y'all are about to see here. Yeah. Release. Here we go. Be free. Yeah, I'm just releasing a bunch of extras that I kind of only got because there were either hyperspace missions or Or like those Mabel missions, you know? I think I need 2 Goomies, because I think I need a Goomy and a Sliggoo. Roselia... Oh. You can get... No, because you can get Budu in the main game. Okay. That's not a critical one. In fact, I already have that in my Pokedex. So release that too. I mean, I'm sure that if I filled up all 32, they would just... Oh, and then I have my trades box. That's going to be for the Pokemon that I want to trade away. But that's not put together yet, obviously. What else? I don't need a bunch of Golett, but I'm going to keep these for people that might want them, but don't want to pay for the DLC. Because I'm sure they'll be available in-game. Just, you know, when you'll be able to catch them yourself. Let's see what else to go. Golbat. I'm looking for a zone where I don't, where I haven't caught every Pokemon in there already. Golbat. Pupitar. Do I really not have a Pupitar? That could be good. Cryogonal is another good one. Side mission. And then it looks like a Alolan Persian. I'm gonna go get Pupitar first. Let's go get Pupitar. Right by the Lysander Cafe. What is the, what does that gift give you? Persian. Let's go here. Oh, you know what it was? I probably had a donut that had a really high alpha power. That's probably what it was. I'm looking at that, that previous wild zone that I was in. Bunch of items like 10 max revives. I wouldn't mind 10 max revives. Let's see about this. Well, I'll do it when I get out of the hyperspace zone. 3 species of Pokemon. Oh, I have the absolute wrong setup for this. Okay, how would you use Slash? Aha! Okay, well that's how they're gonna do it. Cool. Which one of those? Floating Pokeball. Is it following me? Yes, it is. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, run away. Oh, it didn't run away. Okay. Well, luckily, I have more than enough counters to rock and water. Far more to ever need to be scared. Oh, I don't have bulk up. Ah, I just realized that this is the competitive set for Emboar. Not, okay, hold on. Hold on. No problem. Let me get to safety real quick. Alright, where are these things? They're everywhere. Okay. All right, Anko. Okay, now back to what we were doing before we got rudely interrupted. There were a bunch of oh, I don't have Emboar's close contact. These are my competitive sets, so I should probably at some point go in and oh no, wrong one. Oh, we survived that. Okay, let's go. Alright, first things first. Let's get the team back together. Here we go. Now smokescreen. No, that is my, that's my My shiny hunting set. Okay. We're gonna put bulk up on you. And then... I put Will-O-Wisp on you? I might go Thunder Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna go Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch on you. You're good, you're good. Alright, here we go. Minor tweaks, but every part of the machine has a function. Oh wait, no, I still forgot to wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is supposed to be Fire Punch. Right, Fire Punch is stronger than Fire Fang. Yeah. So I did see a catch Alpha Pokemon mission there. So what I'm thinking is send out our Heatran, right? And then we just nuke the whole generation, bro. Like full Magma Storm for everybody. You have to watch my health because those sneaky at you. But yeah, with a metal sound and a oh, okay. Larvitar. We're looking for Pupitar, but oh wait a minute, what am I doing? I was supposed to have given Heatran Flash Cannon. Alright, hold on. Let's do alright, we're dealing with rock types. Send out Garchomp. I don't think we'll need much more beyond that. But yeah, I'm looking for Pupitar. Alpha Pokemon got some crazy stats, but surviving a Swords Dance Bulldoze from Garchomp is nuts. That's a feat. Low key, I might not find this bonus ball. What happens when you don't prioritize, right? I couldn't prioritize between mission hunting and looking for Pupitar. All right, here we go. Perfect. I was just gonna say I couldn't prioritize between sticking to the missions and trying to find Pupitar. Perfect. Everything else I'm not too attached to, although I wouldn't need to find that bonus ball because we are looking for berries here. We don't. Oh, there it is. Okay. Run. Oh, we'll make it. I'm rushing for no reason. So confident we'll make it. I know I have a Tyranitar, so I'm not going to spend too much time trying to get one. Oh, hold on. There we go. Don't even know if that gave us the berries that we needed, but... Alright, I do see another Pokeball up there. And by the time we get closed. Alright, not a bad hyperspace survey. I'll check my satchel, see what I got. See if I have enough to make this recipe that I found here. And if so, we'll finally be able to continue on. And then, let's do that mystery gift code too. Preparing with a 1. Got you. Let me do that mystery gift real quick. That. Reset gift. Cool. Cool. Shout out Goji Boy for the or I could just call you Timothy too. I just realized you're calling me Goji Boy Timothy. I'm gonna do Goji Boy though, whichever you prefer. But yeah, shout out Goji Boy Timothy for the code suggestion. Max Revive, Full Restore, Ultra Ball. Those always come in handy. Alright, let's go to our satchel, see what we have here. So our recipe calls for 3 of these. Good. 1 of those. Good. 3 of those. Perfect. 3, 1, and then I think we have the other one too, right? Yes. Alright, good. We're good to go. Let's go make that, whatever it's called. The pastry that we need for Corbeau. Alright, so according to this recipe, we need 3 of these, 3 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Cool. Nice. What's going on, rivals? Code that'll give you a level 100 Charizard that's also an alpha. I already got an alpha Charizard somewhere in my my PC. Corbeau. Let me switch back to our Mono Fire team here. Cool. Current team is all shiny alpha. That's cool. That's cool. Which ones? Alright, let's get it. Alright, let's see what Darkrai's got for us, man. Low-key, if we're up against Darkrai, I probably should have built my team more around that. AKA bring in Mavis, our Gardevoir, but is what it is. We'll be alright. said they're prepared. Three of the strongest trainers. Hey, I'd even watch that Karina and Malk. I don't know. It kind of goes me and then everybody else. They need more trainers with level 100 Pokemon, man. Come on. Alright, there we go. Cool. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go. Alright. As far as I know, Mega Darkrai is still a pure Dark type. That means I'm thinking... Oh. Probably should adjust my team's moveset, actually. Yeah, I might adjust my team's moveset when I get the chance, if I get the chance. Cool cutscene, though. Mona has been needs some sleep. I actually just woke up from a nap. That's probably why I look so tired. What is that? This is Pokemon. What is happening right now? We are going into this nightmare dimension. I'm gonna go fight Darkrai. So we're in this hyperspace nightmare realm. Alright, so I'm up against Darkrai, right? Couple things here. Psychic is going to be useless. What's not going to be useless, as is Protect, because we can't protect against plus moves, but Focus Blast will not be useless, so I am going to Nasty Plot Focus Blast. Anko, we're probably going to actually have to switch out altogether because I don't see her being able to even take a single hit. But what we do have, let me see. Yeah, single stab hit. So we do have Scovillain. We also don't have to go the Mono Fire route, but I always want to give that a try first. You have Simisear here too that also gets access to Nasty Pot and Focus Blast, and that's who I'm leaning towards just for the extra. Also, I'm just realizing, what is going on with Simisear's nature? We never got Simisear's nature right. Okay. So I might do that. Or who else? Could go END. I just don't know if END has any stab moves is the only thing, right? Because I need Bug, Fighting, or Fairy. But END does resist all of Darkrai's stabs. Alright, I'm going to go END. Yeah. course. Alright, let's run around a little bit. Mega shards or anything? Mega crystals I can use this on? Hesitant to go too far because I don't want the battle to begin and the team's not fully ready. Ah, what did I just say, right? I know what Pokemon we're gonna find deeper in here. Hey, me too. I might have messed up. I might have gone too far. Darkrai, dun dun dun. Alright, let's keep going. Taking our time a little bit here. Almost ready. And there we go. And then for E and D's moveset. Thing is, I don't think E and D has much. I guess Snarl, right? Lower Darkrai's special attack, because Darkrai is a special attacker. We'll at least get more use out of that than I think we would Dark Pulse. Other than that, though, right, there's not really a lot that we have here. Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, yeah, these aren't really doing very much. But, you know what, I'll take E and D in anyways. And then if our Mono Fire team doesn't work, which I have a feeling it might not, then save right here too. I know it'll give us a chance to, you know, start from the beginning and get ourselves together anyways, but I'm gonna save right here. Yeah, so if our Mono Fire team doesn't get the job done, is that AZ? Yeah, nah, they got it. Overly got it. Matter of fact, Overly got it. I don't do ghosts. I don't do ghosts. How do I get out of here? Overly got it. Overly. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. I'm out. I'm gone. Nah, bro. They got me fighting, talking to ghosts in here? I'm a fire specialist, not a ghost type specialist. No, sir. That's crazy, man. Heracross sweeps. Oh yeah. Heracross definitely is a solid pick with fighting and bug both. But a wise trainer once said that strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, those are only the ideals of foolish people, and that the best trainers win with the Pokemon they like the most. So I go with my Mono Fire team. But yeah, I mean, if the Mono Fire doesn't really get us very far, I got a couple ideas for some backups that we can go with. Dang, we got AZ and Floette from Beyond the Grave. This definitely isn't the real AZ though, right? Like, that's not how that works. You don't die and then go to the Nightmare Realm. I guess hyperspace rules, right? Whatever. Low key, I wonder if Floette would be a good mon here, just because of its Light of Ruin ability. I haven't touched that Floette since we got it, but yeah, I wonder how well Light of Ruin would hold up. But anyways, yeah, let's go in here and see what we can do. Beat Darkrai, first attempt, 20 seconds, just with him, with Heracross. Shout out Heracross. We're going to add a little bit more of a challenge to it. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Stay away, stop. Now, if we know anything about Darkrai, right? Darkrai, they do the same plot with Darkrai every time, and that's what kills me. They make Darkrai seem this like big scary monster, and then when you get to him, he's like, no, he was actually trying to protect you. Watch. Darkrai said stay away to protect us. That's what he was worried about, its mega evolution, right? Because they do the same thing every time with Darkrai. Don't get me wrong, shout out Darkrai. Really cool mon. But let's mix up the lore a little bit, you know? Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. Oh, that's not even Mega Darkrai. Unless it's about a Mega Evolve. Watch, I'm about to speak it into existence. But if it's normal Darkrai, light work. Ultra light. Oh yeah. Low key, I probably shouldn't have said ultralight, but for what we're trying to do, right? Because I know we're gonna have to face its mega form later on. Right now, I'm just gonna build some mega energy up. Orbs. You might think I'm crazy for swapping in my psychic type here. But there's a method to my madness always, right? Nasty plot, focus blast. Oh, I missed! I missed! Alright, that didn't do the damage that we wanted either. Well, no matter. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Alright! Alright! Darkrai means business. Taking damage because of so they got the Bad Dreams ability in the game. That's kind of crazy. So for those of y'all who've never played the main series Pokemon games, Darkrai has an ability called Bad Dreams that inflicts damage on all sleeping Pokemon. It seems like they've incorporated that into this game by making your Pokemon take damage whenever they grow drowsy. That's a cool way of doing things. I actually like that. That's creative. Oh, and switching out doesn't get rid of the drowsiness. Okay. Well, that's not great. I already used my one heal. Because I wasn't expecting Darkrai to, what's it called, to Oko Emboar. That was probably one of the biggest surprises. Although, note to self, I guess when he starts doing that, the best thing you can do is recall your Pokemon. Alright, Metal Sound. Tank Darkrai, special defense. Nice. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Alright, Dazzling Gleam and he's done. Dazzling Gleam and he's done. There we go. What'd I say? Dazzling Gleam and he's done. Alright, phase 1. Our Mono Fire team took care of it. That Mega Evolution, though. That Mega Evolution. Just trap it in a Pokeball? I wish I could right now. Seems like the game wants to make it a little bit harder than that. Is that Zamasu? Zamasu wishes he could have the sauce that Darkrai had, man. No. No. No! That's not a Pokemon! That's the... No! That's the all-seeing Eye of Sauron, bro! And I didn't even heal! Alright, at least it looks like I get one heal back. Absolutely have to use... I should have used a full restore! He's still gonna be drowsy! Oh, I messed up! I messed up! I messed up! Alright. No, it's good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hey, get it together, team. Get it together. Get it together, team. Lock in. We're good. We're good. We're good. High key is not even that tough. High key is not even that tough. Matter of fact, yeah, we're good, team. There we go. There we go. Come on, team. We're good. We're good. We're good. High key, we're not good. But, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time. I'm gonna run out of time. That's unfortunate. It made clones? What do you mean it made clones? Darkrai never had this ability before. Oh, Lord. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Well, I survived, but... Heatran! Yeah, I should have full restored. That's my bad, Emboar. That's actually, like, overly my bad. I should have full restore. Oh, and I missed the close combat. Yeah. Rookie mistake. No, that's GG's. Alright, we landed a close combat, but yeah, they won't be enough. Alright, Emboar goes down. Okay. You know what? Not bad. For our blind run through of Darkrai, not knowing what it had, bringing him to timeout, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because that tells me that that our strategy is sound. We just kind of got to adjust the team a little bit. And that is the easy part. Alright. You win this round, Darkrai. But, like I said, I got a team that is a little bit better equipped for handling it. Yeah. Alright. Ran out of donut energy. That's fine, that's fine. Fusion Zamasu solos, you would be surprised to learn probably not. Probably not. Oh, if I restart battle, where does that put me? Does it like start the beginning, or does it go like before I walk up to Darkrai? That's my question. Yeah, probably not. Pokemon scaling is kind of cooked. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's not what we wanted. No. No, 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 no. Okay. I'm going to have to get KO'd on purpose, unfortunately. Sorry, team. I'm going to need y'all to really just tough this one out. Matter of fact, I'll take it. A good trainer never lets his Pokemon go down. I'll take the damage for my team, and then we'll be able to get out of the battle and yeah. You know, Pokemon scaling is kind of cooked. So, I mean, fun fact about Darkrai. Darkrai regularly has gone toe-to-toe with the gods of time, space, creation, destruction, all that. So a guy like Zamasu, even Fuse Zamasu, I'm not gonna lie, Darkrai's probably got that. Yeah, Pokemon scaling is all over the place. Pokemon is one of the few universes I will say can probably take on the Dragon Ball verse. Oh, don't KO it. When they made Phase 1 too easy. Okay. That's kind of good to know though, that I can put in 0 effort in Phase 1 and the team can still kind of do okay. Because now I know whenever Darkrai does something crazy, recall your Pokemon and survive. Okay. That's... Did I not recall my Pokemon? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, that's on me. I was gonna say, I thought the plan was to recall the Pokemon. Either way. So Darkrai's not even attacking me. Ideally, he would just attack me and... There we go. Alright. That attack packed a punch. One more Darkrai. One more, please. Please, one more, one more. I'll take the hit. Let me take the hit. Okay. Well, I'm learning that this fight is actually very easy because Darkrai doesn't do a lot of damage to you. All you gotta do is protect your Pokemon. If he has one attack that actually threatens you, and he uses it at an interval that doesn't KO you. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Yeah, no, he has one attack that actually threatens me, and the interval at which he uses it isn't enough to actually take me down. Right here. Oh my goodness. We're gonna time out before anything. Miss. Darkrai, I gave you a wide open shot and you missed. But low-key using that to my advantage, because now I know just tank all of Darkrai's hits and then switch into a Pokemon that can hit him for super effective damage and then do that. Yeah, now that I know that that's... Oh, we might lose. Alright, we lost Delphox. That's okay. There we go. Finally. Finally. Okay. Let's go and fix our team. All right. Unfortunately, we got to give up. You will be expelled. Yeah. Hey, I can at least say, to this day, I have never chosen the continue with the same progress option. We're all in nothing around here. So, battle's gonna be activated, okay. Anyways, let's... Alright. So, for our anti-Darkrai team, I'm going to want Mavis. Houndoom, love you. You didn't really have much of a role in that previous team. I'm also gonna want, let me think. And I can really add any Pokemon to the team. I mean, we have so many candies and stuff that I might do Tinkaton. Let me see what level this thing evolves at. Because what I'm thinking is, right, we send in Tinkaton. Actually, without its abilities and without Gigaton Hammer, I don't really know if it'll be much help. I'm considering it, but we'll see. Let me see its stats. 75 attack. Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Never mind. Never mind. Lucario, however, we can do a lot with. So we're gonna send in Lucario in place for you. And then Mereoleona, I mean, great member of the team, but I just have my doubts on, let's send in Golisopod, I think. Good attack stat. Good attack stat without the ability messing it up, you know? Alright. Now let me check Lucario's stats. Lucario's base stat total is as follows. Special attack is higher. Alright, cool. So we are going to, probably could have told you that just by, actually, yeah. So I gotta reset the EVs here. That's not gonna be difficult. Alright, we got speed running a competitive Pokemon. No, we can't sacrifice speed because we have to be able to spam moves. I don't even need to do all this. I really don't. I really don't. Here's what I'll do. Let's do it. And I will do it for... What am I doing this for? For Golisopod, yeah. Alright, got that cleared. And then let's go to Rose District. I think this is where the flower shops are. Fly over here. All right. Nope. Oh, well, yeah, I'm in the wrong district. Alright. I was like on the border here thinking that would be where I need to go. It is absolutely not where I need to go. Sushi High Roller. What's going on, Camden? You got a question? What's up? What's up? What's up? Dragon Ball Solo's everything. That is a claim often made by those who have only seen Dragon Ball, yes. Or have seen part of Dragon Ball, I will say. There we go. Get that. Enter. Why's she looking at me like that? Whoa! Pop quiz time. Yo, heal my Pokemon. Yo, heal my Pokemon. What is she talking about? 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't care. 10. 10. I hope. I hope there's as many as possible. The correct answer was 9. Do I not get healthcare? Who is this? I don't. Yo, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? Heal my Pokemon. I need to do shopping. I got stuff to do. What is she talking about? What is this? What did I just run into? I'm not even reading what she's talking about. No, no. What? Who put this in here? Game Freak. Game Freak, if you can hear me, fire the employee that coded this into the game. Fire them and make sure they never work in the gaming industry again. Bring me a Fungus. No. No. And it was creepy stare too. Why is she looking at me like that? Ooh. Of course I go to the one Pokemon Center with a side quest attached to it. No, I don't have the Fungus. She won't even heal you unless you do it? That's insane. I went to the... How do I report this? How do I report this? I went to the one Pokemon Center practicing malpractice. Goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is it good to have a level 80? This is the second day in the game and also be close to the main story without having online? I'm not gonna lie, right? If you want my honest opinion, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that's not good. I think if you have your Pokemon at level 80 and you're almost at the end of the story by the second day, dude, slow down and play the game. That's what I would say. There's literally $70 worth of game in there. You know, like, enjoy the game a little bit. Not everything is about speed running and completing stuff as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible. I think you're playing too fast. Either you're playing too fast or you've been playing 12 hours a day, which is also not good. But yeah, slow down and enjoy the game. There's more to offer. Calcium. And I'll do speed, to be honest. Just because I want Golisopod to be able to as fast as possible. No, I'm no longer a 2 millionaire in the game. She kind of bad, the Nurse Joy. Loki, I don't want Lucario on the team. No offense to Lucario, great mon. But I just don't really have a plan for him. I guess we'll go Azaru. Yeah, I'll go Azaru. But what I really wanted to do was go here. Is that Sonic on my team? Oh, you mean the Lucario? You mean the this guy? Nah, this is Lucario. Fun fact, Lucario is officially known as the Aura Pokemon. This Pokemon is literally quite always Aura farming. No matter what it does, it is within its nature to Aura farm. Alright, let's go in here. Max attack. I'm doing max speed just so we can spam moves. I don't really care too much about Golisopod's actual stat spread, but for this one particular task, and then I'll give it HP. Cool. Alright, level 38 Golisopod obviously isn't really going to cut it. Even if I fed it all my XP candies, that only gets us to... Whoa! Level 96! Okay, I was gonna say it's only gonna get us like level like 70 or something. Wait a minute. Great. Yeah, honestly, I probably could have done it a little bit faster, but speed run to competitively viable Pokemon, there we go. First impression, liquidation. Leech Life, Drill Run, and then the last thing I want to do, I'm actually not going to give this its Mega Stone. What I'm going to give it is... Where is Shinra? Because I know exactly which item I want to give it, and I know the Pokemon that has it. If he'll stop hiding from me. There we go. Leftovers. Alright, you'll hold the list if I make stuff. Okay. So yeah, brand new team. Last thing I'm gonna do actually, because that wasn't the full speed run. Also gotta get the IVs right. I'll just I'll hyper train attack and speed for that extra little push. Barely played all day at all yesterday. Been shining hunting most of the time, which is why I'm so leveled up. So you almost at the end of the story. Level 80 off pure shiny hunting. Now you know I've been playing Pokemon for almost 20 years, right? I know how these games work. Which means I've also rushed through Pokemon games before. I know the signs. I know the signs. You're not slick. But yeah, I mean, in my honor, obviously there's nothing wrong with playing the game at the pace that you want to play with, right? It's your game, and by no means is there any judgment coming from me. I'm just happy that people are enjoying the Pokemon series, but in my opinion, you're going a little too fast. Little too fast. Alright, there we go. Now let's head back to... Actually, no. You know what else I gotta do? For my preparation. Because I just realized that the Bad Dreams pastry, it doesn't have any actual stats. It seems like it kind of just goes with whatever the highest level donut you have in your inventory is. Because before it gave me plus 91 boost, right? When I look at my satchel, at my donuts... Ah, okay. So it does have stats, and it's only 91. I can't do anything better than that? That's whack. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it with plus 91. I didn't see that it had stats at first. I thought it was just going to take us to, or I thought it just gave us whatever the highest level donut we had was. But I guess it makes sense because he made it out of actual berries, right? I don't even know what I was thinking there. I'm not going to go on another berry hunt, though. Just because we already spent enough time before doing that. But alright, here's the plan. Start with Golisopod, first impression. Then we spam Leech Life until we have enough Mega Energy. Switch into Gardevoir. Rinse, repeat. Every now and then we'll probably also switch in between the other Mons on our team. But I don't see much of a need to do too much with them. Oh, I gotta remake it. Right. I gotta remake it. Because alright. Well... Back to Ansha. I definitely don't have enough berries. Do I have to search for the berries again? Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. What's going on, Black Air Force Energy for 20? Absolutely, right? Don't speedrun becoming a Pokemon master. Enjoy the journey like Ash. Just refuse to age for 2 decades. Wait a minute. I don't know how Ash did that. There's some cool theories actually on how Ash managed to avoid healing and all that. Alright, let me bring up the stats that we need to. 310 sweet, 100 spicy, 310 sour, 40 bitter, 40 fresh. I don't have a lot of sweet berries, is the only thing. I'm gonna need 100 spicy, and we're just not gonna get it. Alright. I'm gonna go find more berries. Dang it. It's kind of on me. I probably should have, you know, checked to make sure that I have enough, but whatever. We'll go in here. Yeah, I'll go over here. Where's the nearest flying point? Yeah. Just throw a Pokeball at him. You gotta knock him out first. You gotta knock him out. Maybe he has good skincare. That's true. It could just be good skincare. Ash washes his face, exfoliates, the whole 9 yards. One Piece got me feeling old. Been watching season 1 for like 21 years. I'm my New Year's resolution: start and catch up on One Piece. So I literally have like 2 days here before I gotta just dive in and begin the grind. How do I get over there? Is it on the ground? No, it's definitely on like the building, right? I'm gonna go to the other side of that building. And I'm not even going to spend a long time in the hyperspace zone. I'm literally just going to go in, get the berries that I need. So I'm just going to search for Pokeballs. In fact, to do that, we have our handy dandy, trusty but never dusty, if he'll show up when we... I have too many Pokemon. I got to go through and release some of these. Where are you? Alright. I'm looking for Dragonite. We have a Dragonite that's really good for hyperspace surveys. There we go. Handy dandy, trusty but never dusty, Dragonite. It's definitely right up there. I love how much this game makes you climb on top of buildings and stuff just to like make it extremely unclear the avenues on how you get on top of those buildings. You know, I'm not even gonna... I'm spending more time looking for the portal than actually going in it. Let's go in here. 4-star, hyperspace, ground types. We can get a Golurk if we want. And it's right by a Pokemon Center. If you catch up, it's like legit 2 or 3 weeks of watch time. I think I can do that. I'm a binge watcher, right? So I could probably, realistically, knock out probably around... If I really locked in, 10 episodes a day, at least, right? So that's what, if I do 10 episodes a day, and that's not including like a weekend, you know, let's say if I want to just really stay up really, really late and just keep watching like that too. But yeah, I'm anticipating that I'm caught up within a few months' time. Trying to unlock the DLC to enjoy it more, so I can stuff in it. But see, that's the thing that we're getting at, right? You gotta play the main story. Oh, shiny Stunfisk. Got him. Okay. Now that that's been taken care of. So yeah, what we were saying is, right? DLC is cool. It is a lot of fun, but don't jump the gun. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Plus, pro tip, right? As somebody who has been dealing with these companies, these video game companies, and their greed and everything and the like, Golisopod, oh my goodness, get over here, bro. Finally. Yeah, somebody that's been dealing with the greed of these companies, do not adopt the mentality of, I want to get a game to enjoy the DLC. Because that is exactly how you get on the path to these people taking all your money. Never get a game just to enjoy the DLC. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Today's been a great day for shinies. I legit got like 4 different shinies. Hold up. Yeah, let's move this. to our shinies box. That's currently not all shinies, but will be. I could probably release these, actually. Put you in the first open box. Yeah, so I mean, on the note of today being a great day for shinies, this entire bottom row was all caught today. These 4. Metagross, obviously, we did some more development on. But yeah, great day for shinies. Did I have to weaken it first? I have to weaken the Darkrai, the one that we were against. So Pokemon have something called catch rates, right? And it's pretty much what it sounds like. Is how likely is it that you catch the Pokemon without like weakening it or doing anything, you know, to it first, like trying to put it to sleep or anything like that. Stronger Pokemon tend to have higher catch rates. Weaker Pokemon tend to have lower catch rates. And Darkrai being a boss battle, even if it weren't a boss battle, in which case we have to completely, you know, knock it out. Darkrai by itself already has a pretty low catch rate, so that would be one that we would need to weaken before we really have a chance of catching it. There are people who do try to, you know, as a challenge, catch them without weakening them. It's more of a thing in the mainline games, because the mainline games don't really have these boss battle style fights. But yeah, in some situations, you do need to weaken them, in some you don't. Technically, you don't need to in any, but if you don't want to sit here, you know, spending hours on hours for every capture, it's definitely a good idea. One more sparkling item. Bonus ball. Move! I can't believe I just blocked that. But, there we go. Got our bonus ball. Let's head back to the entrance here. Ah, you got ADHD, Camden. Welcome to the club, man. You like me. You like me. Yeah, I get that. That's real. That's real, that's real, that's real. That is real. In fact, to be honest, I think just because I've been playing Pokemon for so long, that's the only reason why I sort of have Pokemon brain that allows me to spend more time, you know, doing stuff. Because I definitely used to just like breeze through these, probably a lot like worse than I'm getting on you for. So that's totally fair. Use a Master Ball, you only get so many in game. So actually, I did use my first Master Ball already. I have 2 Master Balls. Pretty much every game you get 1 Master Ball throughout the course of the story. And then almost every game has another method to get Master Balls, whether it's like a lottery or, you know, certain achievements and stuff. Typically it's, you know, significantly harder than the one that you just naturally get in game. But I did get lucky and I got one. So I used one of the 2 that I got already. But yeah, you are right. That's why a lot of people do just use their Master Ball on either the strongest Pokemon in the game or on what's called shiny Pokemon. Which are those odd color Pokemon that only have like a 1 in something thousand chance to appear. Alright, back to making this. So we need 310 sweet, 310 sour, it's 210 on each. The level's not going to be high enough, though. Yeah, the level's not nearly high enough. No. Level is not high enough at all. That's not going to cut it. Now we're only at 300 on sour. And the level still didn't do much. Alright, I gotta go hunting for more berries, I guess. no, that's the one that I was looking at before, right? That took us forever to even try to find. 4 stars, grass types. I can't even tell what that is in there. It says a fire type. Guess we'll find out. Any other 4 stars? Same build as the one before, but we don't have to go through a maze. I might get this. I mean, yeah, you can skip all of the fight, but like, you only get 1 Master Ball. Like the entire game, you only get 1 guaranteed Master Ball. So if you use your Master Ball on 1 Pokemon and then you have all those other boss battles, right? You gotta be more selective with it. Plus, the Master Ball only works under certain conditions. There have been decent handful of in-game scenarios where the... Whoa, why am I headed this way? Wait a minute, that's not where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, there have been a decent handful of in-game scenarios too where the Master Ball doesn't work. You like crab legs? Me too. Me too. Berries, make these donuts, and then take out Darkrai. Oh, speaking of Heracross, Solid Mon. I might even catch it. Yeah, I might catch it. Just because it is a good Pokemon to have. Okay. I was gonna say I might catch it, but I guess Heracross doesn't want to join the team. That's fine, Heracross. Not everybody wants to be a winner. That's cool. That's cool. Not everybody wants to be a winner. Where are the floating Pokeballs? I don't think I have a Brawler, actually. So you know what? You might get caught off guard. In fact, I might catch 2 ball with 1. Early, I have Dragonite actually, yeah, why don't I just use that? So we're gonna use Dragonite for... Ooh, Glade. You like all seafood? You got good taste. You got good taste. Yeah, I like seafood too. I didn't like seafood growing up, and it just sort of grew on me. I don't know. I like shrimp always, but I wasn't like a big fan of most kinds of fish or like crabs or anything. And then one day, Literally just one summer, we were at a family friend's house and they were making crab legs. And I was like, no, I don't like crab. My mom was like, no, you gotta try them. Like, you know, they're really, really good. And I was like, fine, try it again. And then I just like magically liked it. And I started giving other stuff a chance again. I think I was just young is what it is. You know, like when you're young and you just like don't like certain foods because your brain is pretty, like your taste buds are pretty much just dopamine centered when you're younger. Don't quote me on that, by the way, I'm not a scientist. But you know how when you're younger, right, all you want to eat is like cookies and stuff. So that's where my taste buds were at. And then, yeah, one day I woke up, big seafood guy. Ooh, Heracross. That's something I want to run into now. I need more sparkling items on the ground. Is Heracross following me? Oh, let's go Dragonite. Nice. We're definitely getting plenty of berries. That is not the issue at all. Ideally, I'd get the remainder of the items that I need. Collect this. I'm then gonna get the bonus ball that appears. Oh, why'd I use Earthquake? That was like the one wrong move I used. Try to find that bonus ball. And to do so, it would probably benefit me to go to the highest point on the map. Down. Alright, out of here. Can't really see it from up here. I'm gonna see it like when I have literally 3 seconds left and I'm gonna be 100 feet away. Oh, Crabominable! Later. I should have gone for it actually, because I'm not gonna be able to get that bonus ball in time. Shoot. Whatever. I think we have enough berries anyways, and then I'll get a Crabominable later. I know where to find him. If I don't already have one, I might have already caught one, but I don't think I did, so this is just in case. Alright, back to Ansha. We know that the recipe that we had before at least makes us a level 91, but yeah, again, ideally we would go over that level 100 so we can out-level Darkrai, but we know it's possible with at least the level 191 team. Ooh, I wonder also, real quick. Perfect, yeah. Try this recipe. That. 3 of those. Three of those. That gets us 96. What if I did? But it doesn't get us the stats that we need for bitter, does it? That gets us 99. Ah. We need what for bitter? 40? So we need something that has 25 in bitter. What will this do for a level? 97? Perfect. Perfect. I'll take it. What do you mean you can't? Oh, it doesn't have 100 in spicy. Shoot. What does this do for us? 81, 100 in spicy. But we need something for both bitter and fresh. We need 5 for fresh and 15 for bitter. Let's do it. Level 90. That's pretty much what we had before. This might do it. There we go. Level 99. There we go. Go fight the boss. That's what I'm doing. In order to fight the boss, we had to make a specific type of donut to feed to the Pokemon that can open up dimensional portals. So that's why I was fighting, that's why I was, destroying those Pokeballs. Because you have to destroy those to get the ingredients to make the donuts, to feed to the Pokemon, to go into the alternate dimension, to fight the boss. Yeah, these games can be a test of patience for sure. For sure ski. But now that we have the, you know what, Dragonite, I think you earned your spot on the team too. We'll keep you on the team, because why not? I'm going to save right now. That way, if anything happens, I can just go back to here and have the same donut. But yeah, time to fight the boss with our new and improved team that is now built for this. We have Mavis. To be honest, that might have been enough. Mavis is our Gardevoir, who has been very, very helpful. But I'm leading with this. This guy again. Am I ready? Of course. Let's do it. Let's do it. I hope it doesn't make us do the cutscene again, because I didn't like restart, you know. Like I just I have to leave the dimension and exit the battle. So let's see. Been doing all that for hey. What did I say? This game can be a test of patience sometimes. Yeah. But that goes back to me having, been conditioned for Pokemon, because that's a lot of Pokemon games where, like, if you want to get something very specific, there's going to be a whole step process to it. Especially for like more rare Pokemon too, there are gonna be a lot of situations where you gotta, collect item A, B, C, D, give it to person, whoever, and they send you on another quest. So that's just Pokemon. That's really any like RPG style game, really. But Pokemon is probably the one that conditioned me for that. What's really gonna make us redo this cutscene all over again? That's annoying. Alright, next time I'm just gonna save in the dimension and then restart. That's crazy. That's crazy that if you wait. Oh, design flaw. Product flaw. Fun fact about me, my professional background is in product design. So what that means is whatever company I happen to be working for at the time, my background is in not necessarily making sure that, whatever they're selling to clients works right, but making sure that it gives the best end user experience. So in the video game world, that would mean making sure that, not necessarily that the game is a good game, but making sure that, it has the smoothest player experience. So this would be something that if I were on the development team, I would say, not a big fan. That every time you lose, you gotta restart the cutscene from the beginning. It's been a pretty standard thing in most games that that boss fights are like single cutscene, at least after the first time. Yeah, I'm saving when I get in there. Skip, skip, skip. Pokemon fandom is weird in what regard? Every fandom is weird, so I'm definitely not disagreeing with you on that. But in what way? How you figure? I'm not even gonna like say what I think the weirdest fandoms are, because you know everybody likes their own stuff. But yeah, there's definitely when you've been an anime fan for as long as I've been, and to be fair, you don't even have to be an anime fan for that long, right? Most anime, you're gonna end up in a situation where, like, if you're showing it to somebody who's never watched anime, you might have to tell them, like, bear with me, you know? But yeah, when you've been an anime fan for as long as I have, you definitely just get used to, like, going into things saying, okay, fan base is gonna be weird. Fan base is definitely gonna be odd. But yeah. Thing about Pokemon, I will say too, is a lot of people forget is that it's mainly created for and marketed towards children, right? The video games do include a strategic aspect, which keeps audiences of all age ranges, engaged in it. But in terms of like story and stuff like that, I think a lot of people also forget that it is made for 10-year-olds, right? So whenever people complain like, oh, the games are too easy, or the story doesn't have enough like deep meaning or like stakes and stuff. It is a game for 10-year-olds. I play for mainly nostalgic reasons and because I enjoy the strategy involved in the game. Alright, here we go. Made it in here. I'm gonna save. So that way, if we lose, we don't have to go through that cutscene all over again. We can just go right up to the boss and start the fight. Gotta talk to AZ again because, yeah. But other than that, it won't take too long. You know what? I will say it. At least out of the series that I have seen or read and can consider myself a part of the fandom, right? And I'm gonna say, seen or read, because I'm not gonna speak on anything that I haven't actively engaged in the fandom with. My Hero Academia, bro. Oh my goodness. My Hero Academia first, and I love My Hero Academia as a series. But if you were to like put together like an index, right, like assign a number to every series for like the ratio of how good the series is compared to how just absolutely I don't even know. I don't know. I don't even know where to start, dude, with the MHA fan base. Because there's different types of fans too, right? It's hard to speak on the entire fan base in general, but some bad apples in there. That's what I'm gonna say. Definitely some bad apples in the MHA fan base. I'm gonna save one more time because I think that this is the last cutscene before we officially begin the fight, unless there's one more after this. Who you calling weird? I'm not weird at all. I watch Has-Been and My Hero. Oh. I've never seen Has-Been Hotel. So, the only thing I can say about that fandom would only be from things that I've heard. But again, if I haven't actually seen the series and interacted in the fandom, I can't speak much on it. Dude, the My Hero fandom is cooked. It's so cooked that, like, I would argue that My Hero Academia is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, mainstream anime to get people into just because of the fandom. Dude, it is like, wow. It is, and the series itself is great. I love MHA. I was watching it when it first was like releasing, seasons 1, 2, whatever, like a long time ago. They went on hiatus, and I stopped watching. Once the anime came back, I waited for it to get all the way through like the end of, not the last season, but the one before the season that just came out. I think it was season 7. So they had released all the way through season 7. I went back, started from the beginning, and binge watched seasons 1 through 7. Immediately picked up the anime or the manga and finished that. I love MHA, dude. The fandom is let me think. What's another fandom that I'm a part of? And then Has-Been, like I said, I'm not a part of it, but I've heard that fandom can also has its fair share of bad apples. But again, every fandom does. In terms of the fandoms that I've interacted with that have like just, like I said, there's no word for it. Like there's some people, yeah, some people are annoying, some people are just, odd in general. To be honest, my least favorite type of fan is just the fan that hasn't consumed the source material. Right? I don't care if people are weird. Everybody's weird. Everybody has their quirks. No pun intended on MHA. But I mean, yeah, everybody appreciates series differently. My least favorite type of fan, and I think honestly, Dragon Ball is really bad at this, are the fans that have not seen the series, have not watched the anime, have not read the manga, and you can tell. You can tell. I don't mean like to say like, you have to have seen all 1,000 plus episodes of a series, but you can tell when somebody hasn't actually seen the series. I will say that. And Dragon Ball is really bad at that. Jujutsu Kaisen is also really bad at that. But actually, I don't know if Jujutsu Kaisen has fans that haven't seen the series, or fans that just aren't quite as literate as the series requires. Because JJK is a very, for lack of a better word, complex story. It is a complex story, so not even for lack of a better word. It's a very complex story, but not complex in the sense where it's like, oh, bro, like you just have to be like, smart to get it. No, that's not true. I'm not that pretentious. But you have to have like a certain, I would say, outlook on the story for JJK that a lot of fans don't have. Demon Slayer, any mainstream show is gonna be like that. But yeah, Dragon Ball has it pretty bad. People that say the Has-Been Hotel fandom is bad, or just people who haven't watched the show. Invincible up there, the fandom is pretty messed up. Again, I haven't seen Invincible, so I can't speak too much on the fandom. People that say Has-Been Hotel fandom is bad. Oh no, I have friends that watch Has-Been Hotel that have said the fandom is odd. But remember, right, we're talking about the fandom, specifically the fans. We're not talking about the actual show itself. Show itself can be fine. I've never seen it, can't speak on it, but show itself can be fine. We're talking strictly just like the fans of the show. And obviously, like I said, every fan group has its own bad apples, good apples. There's no way to describe every single fan of anything, really. But, yeah, things I heard about Has-Been community, I don't know. Invincible, I don't know enough about at all. And it keeps getting recommended to me by friends, but I just have so much anime on my watch list that it's like, I'll get around to Invincible. Honestly, the time to get around to Invincible was probably this month, because I've been taking a break from starting any new anime series to sort of just give my mind a break from all the binging before I start One Piece. Last thing I watched was Dr. Stone at the beginning of the month. All right, let's go. Swords Dance. Oh, so I can't use First Impression and Swords Dance. Gotcha. I mean, I kind of knew that. I just didn't think it would work like it does in the game. There we go, Galissapod. There we go. All right, that's our strategy. So we're literally just gonna reach life. I probably should have done a Seed of Mastery on. Oh, no need. Nice. Keep swords dancing even though I possibly don't need to. Alright, Galissapod, get in here so we don't get caught in attack. Ah, okay. first impression when we switch out. So okay, the first impression works pretty much like it does in main series games. Alright, now what we're gonna do. Why is it only attacking me? This connects. Should pretty much take us into phase 2. Yeah, almost. There we go. Alright, phase 1 complete. Next to my heroes, the FNF fandom. Oh, FNF, yeah, that's another one that has interesting mix of fans. Interesting mix. I feel like FNF or FNAF is one of those fandoms where like fans, at least in my experience, have been either or. You know, it's either like super cool people where it's like, oh dope, you know, you like Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, me too. Or the people where it's like, oh, you like Five Nights at Freddy's, but I don't think we're the same kind of person. You know? Which is fine. Everybody, you know, appreciates art form in different ways. But yeah, I will say that a little bit different. What did I say? Mavis will be able to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Shout out Mavis. Raining Kiss to get all that health back. And Darkrai is cooked. Oh, we mega evolve. No, not now, not now, not now. This is the worst time for this to happen. No. Alright, I have a plan. I have a plan. It's not over. It's not over. Emboar. Bulk up. And I need you to run in there. Close combat. And he's done. Connecting, he's done. Connecting, he's done. There we go. There we go. There we go. Enough about Phantoms. You about to win this. You right. You right. You right. Had to lock in. You right. You right. There we go. So we defeated it. Time to catch it. All right. I'm gonna use a regular Pokeball. I'm feeling confident. I can't even save. Okay, so that means it's a guaranteed catch. I've always wondered if these were guaranteed catches. I guess Darkrai was not the time to risk that, but I had a feeling that they would be. But yeah, cool. We have caught the nightmare Pokemon, Darkrai. All I heard about the Pokemon Phantom was something about the one Pokemon. Oh, man. Yeah, so remember what I said about how there are some fandoms where it's like some people are cool and then some people are like, ugh, I don't think we have anything in common. Yeah, the bunny people on the Pokemon fandom. That's not me, bro. They got their own stuff going on, man. They are oddballs. I'll say that. Oddballs. But yeah, there definitely is that weird side of the fandom that talks about Pokemon in a way that we typically should not be talking about animals. Alright, so we have caught Darkrai. I'm just gonna see what's next in the story. I know this isn't the end of the DLC, because I know there's still a decent handful of legendary Pokemon to catch. But this is probably where I'm gonna end up stopping the stream for now anyways, because it's been a couple hours, gotta get going with the evening and all that. There we go, complete. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream here, man. Y'all already know, as always, thank you for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Tomorrow, got New Year's planned, so most likely will not be live. If I'm not live tomorrow, then it will probably be January 1st will be the next live. So if I don't catch y'all tomorrow, man, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their evening, fantastic rest of their 2025, and I will catch y'all in the new year 2026, man. Peace. I thought Mewtwo was the main villain. Oh, no. Yeah, Mewtwo hasn't been the main villain in a Pokemon video game or like animated series since, and don't quote me on this because I'm very behind on the anime. But to my knowledge, the last time I recall Mewtwo being a main villain in a Pokemon animated series was the first ever Pokemon movie, which came out shortly after I was born. Let me double check that. I know it came out a long time ago. It came out literally shortly after I was born. So I was born in September of 1999. First Pokemon movie came out in November of 1999. But yeah, that's about it for me, man. Hope y'all have a good one. And if I don't catch y'all tomorrow, Happy New Year. Peace.